Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes Improv Duo.
Yeah.
Improv Duo, even though we're a trio.
Improv duo.
I said improv as well, so impoverished duo.
Polished.
Well, one of us
intro
Down
there, Dave.
syndrome.
Well done.
Oh, was it autistic?
Whatever. Right
I'm
then.
going to go out, throw him a ball.
A bit of Arako, who we've been reacting to a little bit. Arako TV?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Men give delusional only farmers girl, a reality check.
Dave.
It says it in the title of the video as well.
Edit that out, mate.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I love his commentary on practically everything so far.
I think when these I don't know this channel, and I think someone was mentioning it in the comments on the last one we did, who they were and what they're about. It's not the channel we're getting into; it's the comments and
Well, that's why I addressed it on the last reaction, because I know that they're kind of like right-wing conservative, sort of. The values are very much conservative, and they like to get girls on that are like this, and then kind of destroy what they do and stuff. And it's like we're not getting, like you say, we're not getting into that. It's more of Arako's commentary on these things and clips and stuff like that.
The comedy value of it.
Yeah, it's like when we've reacted to news reports and it'd be like Fox News or CNN or whatever. We don't follow them as political.
No.
I've got to know what Fox News have got to say about something.
Yeah.
It's just we tried to find a video on something, and that happened to be the channel we watched. So
Yeah.
it's not a political statement, is it?
I just wanted to see this because see what the girls look like.
Yeah, let's check it out. Anyway, men give delusional OF girls a reality check.
You're out here looking for love with a man, I assume. But at the same time,
men are trash.
men are trash.
Yes.
Now, is it that all men are trash? Is it that the men that you have dated are trash? It seems like some cognitive dissonance here if you're looking for love.
I'm not saying they're all trash, but the fact of finding a relationship with a guy that is going to work is very unlikely.
Oh, and
Sorry to cut straight in before Arako came on there because he might say the same as me, and maybe it's you.
You think?
Maybe it's not the men.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Dave, just go back on that.
They're all trash, but the fact of finding a relationship with a guy that is going to work is very unlikely.
oh, well, that makes complete sense. All men are trash, yet I'm looking for one. That's like me saying, I don't like England, but I'm going there on holiday.
It just makes no fucking sense.
Okay,
Me.
describe your ideal man. Like,
I want
Money,
love.
money.
I want
okay,
to
you want
have
love,
that
I get
chemistry
it.
that's insane.
Paint a picture of your ideal man. I want him to treat me this way. I want him
Yeah,
to
he's
respect.
like a 1%.
Okay.
Less than 1% type
Describe
of
him.
guy.
Describe him.
I guess family man, maybe likes the same holidays I like, good to children and pets, tall, has money, more than I would
Money.
make most likely.
Minimum amount of money that you would want your man to make a year or net worth.
Over $1 million a year.
Let's not take the piss here.
Okay, $1 million a year. And
I love that clip.
It's one of my favourite clips of all time. Yeah, Roy Hodgson.
yeah,
If you've not
brilliant.
seen it, Google that Roy Hodgson clip because
it's
I'd
so
say it's one of the
funny.
funniest things. Yeah, brilliant.
It's very similar to what we touched on the last one, this, isn't it? It's like you're after tall, family man, loving, great with kids, great with pets, earns $1 million a year. How many people are you actually talking about there?
Missed the point as well on that, Dave. Is what you've got is you're looking for a man who's got, like you say, tall, rich, likes families, likes pets, earns so much money. He likes the holidays you go on. He ain't looking for you,
Precisely, yeah.
right?
She's priced herself out of the market.
Yeah,
with
you're
that one
like that.
because-
That 1% becomes like 0.00001%.
Yeah.
Someone's like, I don't fucking want to be with you.
Yeah.
You're out their market.
Based off what she does for a living, she's probably going to be a side chick to a guy like that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. You're probably right.
And, get some nice handbags and some
Correct.
diamonds and stuff,
Yeah.
but he'll go home to his wife at the end of the day.
The odd pearl necklace.
And is that because, based on the rules of hypergamy, women will only date across and up?
Sure,
You've made a
yeah,
good amount
I don't
of money?
want to date someone that makes less money than I do.
You would not.
Now, it turns out this donut is a millionaire, mostly from making twerk videos, and also, you guessed it, an OnlyFans.
So why would a guy who makes $1 million a year, why would he want to marry you?
Why wouldn't he want to?
I'm asking you. Tell me, sell yourself.
Well, if I fall in love and that's the right person,
So,
we're meant to be together.
Let's say
then
this, Lex. Do you want to marry an NBA player?
I don't know what I want him to be yet. NBA is tough. Athletes are.
Do you want to marry a
tough.
rapper?
No.
Okay, so let's remove NBA players and rappers.
Sure.
Lexi.
A businessman
Lexi,
would be
hear me
nice.
out. Hear me out.
What?
Trying to find you love right now.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
A businessman would be nice.
So you want a businessman?
Really in my scene because entertainment's.
A businessman.
Yeah.
Tell me what you are bringing to this businessman, this multimillionaire businessman's life that's going to help him in life.
Yep.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
It depends what he's looking for, what he needs.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what that's going to
Lexi,
be, but
you
I
need
can
to
offer
know
everything and anything
Lexi,
I can.
let me help you out, baby. You need to know.
Baby.
You're the one looking for love. You're the one that has a very specific
I don't
idea.
know. I can fucking cook, clean, have children, be there as a partner, a supportive partner, all the fucking things I need to be.
I know what you're going to say.
Same as what everyone else has got.
Yeah.
Hey,
Plus,
yeah.
also, he can afford a chef and a cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know.
She didn't mention a job then, did she?
No, but she we know her job, don't we? And
Yeah.
we know she probably is one of the top, high earners on there, earning $1 million a year or whatever.
Yeah.
But you also, you're now what you're getting into as well as a family guy who wants a family. She wants a family, obviously. Don't know if she's saying she's looking for a guy who wants a family or likes a family. She's going to have that family, and now her mum, when she goes to school, that kid's mum is going to be known as that's the that's the stripper or that's the
exactly It does a multi-millionaire want someone that's done that as a job in the past.
That's the one that's got the purple, the green, the yellow, the dildos that are.
I do push back on that a little bit. I think there's that many people have done it at this point that no one really cares.
Oh, schools, mate. Nah, not having that. You go to school, you do it. You go on OnlyFans, right? So I know I've said it now, right?
He said it as well.
He said it as well.
Over,
so you go on it, right?
Yeah.
And you do what you do, and I'll guarantee your kids know about it at school, and the other kids are going around showing other people pictures of your ginger knob all over the school, going, "Look at this! Is that your dad?"
Jesus Christ, is yours as big as that?
Because that's what they do.
Yeah, and getting to secondary school, and
it gets even worse.
Then the shit hits the fan.
That's not the point I'm getting at. Kids are brutal, and I'm not saying people should go out and do that, but I'm saying grown adults who want to go and do that.
100%.
That's on you.
Nothing against that.
100%.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's what happens.
Yeah, I think in terms of adults, once the kids get past school, and it's not worth kids getting bullied over something like that. It's definitely not. But when people get to a certain age, it's kind of like, who gives a shit? I don't care what you do for a living.
They're not necessarily getting bullied neither, but you're going to find teenage kids watching your mum doing all kinds of shit on video.
Which would be horrific.
Which is being passed around.
As a teenage kid, that would be one of the worst things that could happen.
And trust me, that's what happens.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. But it's just there, I sort of think, as adults, no one really cares anymore.
No,
how many people have gone and got naked on OnlyFans?
Oh, loads.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. As an adult, I couldn't care less myself. But
you wouldn't care less.
That's more the point I'm getting. I wasn't thinking too much about the kids, but now you say that, that's actually it's a big problem.
You've got to look at things like that. It's your image of if your dad's a basketball player. When you go to school, everyone's going to be like, "Hey, his dad's a basketball player. Bring your dad into school." When you go to school and your mum's on OnlyFans, it's the same premise.
All the dads are saying, "Bring your mum in."
All the dads are on the school drop.
Party on the weekend, by the way. Yeah.
Parents' evenings have never been busier.
Are you Monica 6529?
But you say that kind of condescendingly.
No, not at all.
Are you saying that because you
all
want to do that?
Things, yes.
Okay.
I call bullshit. She's in default mode. She's heard other women say that and she thinks that's what men want to hear, but she doesn't actually mean it. I don't think she has any idea what a man wants. I don't think she has a clue how to be in a relationship, and I definitely don't think she wants to be a mother.
But you know the irony of it all?
What?
She can do all these things that make her a suitable wife and has yet to become a wife.
Well, that is true, actually.
Because I haven't found the right guy. I've left most of the guys that I date.
Why did you leave the guys?
Because they weren't meant to be my husband.
Okay.
I just felt like they weren't it.
They always admit to their failed relationships in the past and say they've never found the right guy. You've got to start looking at yourself, darling, and think, is my judgment shit or am I the problem? Or maybe it's both.
So marriage is not about what you... It's not... nobody's perfect for you.
No.
Marriage is something that you got to work on. You got to maintain once you get in a relationship. It's not... And nobody's, designed for you.
I agree with you.
So it's tolerance involved. It's compromise
and
involved.
Jumping out when there's some red flags and stuff too, and leaving a relationship when you know you should be leaving.
But do you ever want children?
I do.
Are you aware that once you get to a certain age that it'll be highly likely that you'll have geriatric pregnancy?
Sure, yeah, and I can do things.
And you're willing to take the risk?
In exchange, take my eggs out if I want to or whatever, have a surrogate, whatever I need to do if I want kids, yeah.
But you see how the times have changed. You see how we come to a point where...
Who said I even want to have a child come out of my vagina?
A time where women got to take their eggs out Because
it's so hard. We have careers and things that we're more focused on. Like, I wanted to sing. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to teach classes. And it's hard having a man because a man wants one thing, a woman that does basically nothing, to just sit home and have kids and take care of the household. I had dreams and passions that I knew if I didn't do.
A minute ago, she just said I could stay at home, cook, clean, have kids.
Yeah.
And now she's getting pretty heated about the fact that she
wants a career again.
Same thing about travelling and going, I've done all that married.
Loads
you can
of
do that.
have.
Yeah, loads of people have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing special. It's you're not trees. You can move around.
Yeah.
It's easy to move around, even with kids.
I presume that's where the compromise comes in the give and take in a marriage and things like that.
Yeah.
I would be extremely upset.
So you just
and
said,
a man just kind of gets in the way. Every time I've had a boyfriend, they've always kind of just like gotten in the way.
Yeah, but now you're a 33-year-old OnlyFans girl that's sitting on a podcast complaining about the fact that you can't find a good man. I'll repeat, she is 33 years old and she's still got the brain of a 13-year-old.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
At this point today, what's more important?
His cutaways are great, aren't they?
Yeah, class.
My ears felt a bit violated by that one.
It was a bit loud, but...
I'll tell you what else as well. She's coming to the end of her OnlyFans career because she's 33.
Yeah.
She's only got a couple more years left.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah. Hey, people are watching OnlyFans. They want to watch 20-odd-year-olds, not 30-odd-year-olds.
There's probably guys looking at.
It's like when you're drinking milk, mate. You look at the milk on the date, and you ain't getting the one that's running out tomorrow. You're getting the one that's still got a week left on it, right?
But then there's weird guys out there that probably enjoy gone off milk.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but not many, not as many, right?
They probably pay better.
And how much milk gets gone off milk gets thrown away as opposed to purchased.
I agree. I hate milk.
It is.
Just in general, it's
excellent
disgusting.
analogy. Anyway, you can bake cakes with milk, though, can't you?
Not it's got to be fresh.
What else can you do with milk?
Not curdled.
A career or family?
I'm kind of in the middle. I feel like I want to maybe a couple more years keep doing what I want to do because there's a couple things that I want to accomplish, and I'm in the middle of doing it right now.
Okay.
But I do want a family, and I do want to find somebody. So it's kind of like we'll figure it out when we get there. We'll figure it out.
We all know how it's ending.
Cat lady.
You're 33, soon to be 34. At age 35, there's something called geriatric pregnancies.
It's do I want to give up my life right now to be in a relationship is what people are asking me.
Okay.
Because it's not, you can't really necessarily have a f***ing life besides your husband at that point.
But
and do I want to do that now? I don't think so.
I'm still in the streets. I've still got an OnlyFans, but at the same time, I'm expecting to find a high-value man.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
On one hand, you're saying, I want love, I'm looking for love. And on the other hand, you're basically saying, I'm focused on my career, I'm not going to give it up. It's very hard to do two things at once.
I actually think this woman is just lacking brain cells. I've seen her before on the Whatever podcast as well.
What do you want to say about men, Lexi?
I just feel like most men are unloyal.
Especially in LA.
Argue with me, please.
When you say most men, can you assign a percentage?
My argument would have been unloyal's not a word. Can you clarify that?
Yeah.
Argument over.
Yep.
Someone's now going to check a dictionary and find out it is really a word, isn't it? It should be disloyal though, shouldn't it?
Men are unloyal.
Especially in
Argue
LA.
with me, please.
When you say most men, can you assign a percentage?
I would say about 85%.
85% of men.
Wow.
You think are unloyal?
Yes.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Have you ever cheated?
No. I'm
Never?
not a cheater, no. Never.
Once?
Never, not once.
Okay.
I'm a loyal girl. I smile just because I'm smiling, but no.
Okay.
I'm a very loyal girl.
She's lying.
I don't think they've all cheated, but I do think that texting, doing some things in their phone that I wouldn't like, yes, every boyfriend I most
Wouldn't it technically
probably
be cheating though if you're messaging people on OnlyFans?
Gotcha, bitch.
No.
If you're replying to them, I'm saying.
No, I don't think so.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
I'm accepting reality.
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm trying to figure out what that is, and me wanting to have children and family, and how does that play in my life? So I'm kind of going through okay, what do I really want?
But the time is ticking. Time's ticking.
It is ticking. You're right. I agree.
And I'll be at 33 years old. You don't have as much negotiating power as you think you do. At all.
With what? Like I said, I can have a child with or without a man. That's not a problem.
Are you sure about that?
The U.S. has the highest rate of children living in single-parent households of any nation. About 80% of single-parent homes are led by single mothers. The United States is 3 times the world average of 7%.
Damn.
90% of all homelessness and runaway children, 85% of children and teens with behavioral disorders come from fatherless homes. Roughly 70% of teenage pregnancies come from women raised in fatherless homes. If a man and a wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail. But they have the same chance as children raised by just their fathers.
I mean, just going off biology, and then at 35, it's a high-risk pregnancy. Mm-hmm. So you would literally need to find a guy right now and, you know.
I mean, I can have someone else have my baby. I can freeze my eggs. There's a lot of options.
Do you think it's going to be easier for you to find?
I've got to say, like, these sort of podcasts where it's, you know, these guys who have got everything figured out and are high-value men and all that sort of stuff that just get quite stupid girls on just to shout a point at them and make them look stupid. I actually can't stand it.
I know what you mean.
I can't stand the way they talk.
Yeah.
And they're always like, I'm just going to try and pretend to be smart and blind you with science to a really stupid person.
Yeah.
And then it's like for the got you moments, you know, to put on social media and things like that. I find it cringe.
I can with the girl on the right, I kind of understand what she's saying to a degree of like, she wants to be single. She doesn't trust any men. But she's getting to the age now where she does want kids, but she's not ready yet. So I speak to women now. Some of them are in the 30s, and I go, "You can have children." And they go, "I'm not sure. I don't know if I want them.
Yeah,
but if I do, then I'll think about it in the next couple of years."
Yeah,
I'm having kids. I mean, it's a personal choice, isn't it? I mean, if she wants them now or in the future, or she doesn't want them, then you know, whatever. You know, it's a personal choice without a doubt.
But there are options available now.
Yeah, there's too much pressure on women. You know, you've got to do it by a certain, and you everyone is going to have kids, and you're going to regret it if you don't have kids and stuff. And it's like, some women just don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Pressure like that, they could be forced into sort of having a kid if they don't want one as well, which is
worse.
Which is worse. So you don't want that at all.
I think the girl's just very high maintenance on the right. I think she's just super high maintenance, and she's not going to attract that guy who's, like you said before, I think she's going to be a side piece for somebody.
She's kind of a lamb to the slaughter for these sort of podcasts. So they just get someone on like that, and it's just, we're just going to make you look stupid for the sake of it.
I think with the job that she's doing as well, I think she thinks some of the guys, or most of them, have been unfaithful to her. Maybe it's because of the job she's doing. Maybe they think that she is as well, or something. I don't know.
If you're going to date someone that does that for a living, you've got to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. You've got to be
comfortable with it from day one.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I can't stand these podcasts. They do me head in. And who are these guys to tell her whether or not she wants kids? And if you don't do it by 35, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life and stuff. Who are these guys to say that?
Yeah.
These sort of guys do me head in.
And most of the guys who are on there probably go out with her.
Precisely, they're probably getting a number straight after and being like, sweet.
Yeah. So what's your
Are all these guys married with kids and monogamous relationships and stuff that are doing these podcasts?
I've never seen one of them before. Only when we've seen it.
I've only ever seen clips of them, and it's always viral clips of like trying to make women look stupid on them.
It's not hard with these though, like you say.
But they do it purposely. They get people on that they know they can do that too.
Yeah.
Let's have my baby. I can freeze my eggs. There's a lot of options.
Do you think it's going to be easier for you to find a man now at 33, or maybe when you were 26, allegedly earlier?
I think I'll find a man either way.
But would you be able to get a better man now or when you were 26?
Better man now.
She's 33 years old, shit attitude, lacking brain cells, and there's only one place she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, she's not for me.
No, it's one of them. I think she's going to struggle for that right guy she's looking for, and in the end, she'll probably be divorced a few times.
And doing the job she's doing, which is she wants to do, that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. But in general, probably guys won't see it as marriage material or mother material. Doing that type of job. I mean, you just wouldn't, would you? Because of
she comes across
things
to
that
me.
we were saying about before about taking kids to school and stuff like that in the past.
Yeah.
You know,
what if she did something like that for a living, but then, got out of it and decided it was wrong and found religion and all that sort of stuff and found a nice guy? Should that guy then judge her based on her past? Or should he just go,
what you might do,
we've all done stupid stuff when we're young, move on?
The way I see it is she's going to be married probably in the next 4 years to either a doorman or a personal trainer.
Yoga instructor.
Something like that.
Yeah.
She's going to attract the wrong type of guys with that attitude, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But then you kind of get out what you put in. And if she's putting out that attitude, she's going to get it back from the wrong sort of guy, isn't she? But I clips like that from podcasts like that just annoy me because I'm like, who are these guys
to judge?
And they're all like little wannabe Andrew Tates that are on these podcasts, aren't they? And it's just
Yeah, get what you mean.
People just need to leave each other alone a little bit. You go and live your life the way you want to live it. I'll live my life the way I want.
Whatever she's doing is living, absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. It's a free world, if she wants to do that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But the fact is that kids do get ribbed at school when the parents do certain type of jobs. Not just that, but other types of jobs as well.
But you know what else can happen? And I know we're going off on a tangent here, but AI can do nudes of absolutely anyone nowadays.
I saw some the other day.
And you think about schools, it only takes one kid to go, your mum's fit, I'm going to find her Facebook or her Instagram, I'm going to get some AI nudes, I'm going to pass them around the school. And I think we've kind of tipped past that point of like, it's all going to happen. You've got to assume it's all going to happen to everyone at some point, because it can.
Yeah,
like anyone can just go and do something like that if they want. It's piss easy.
The way modern technology is moving along, it's moving very fast.
It's scary, isn't it?
I just think with this girl here, I just think she's going to struggle to find the guy she wants.
Yeah, she's got a bad attitude.
She has got a bad attitude, and I think most guys will just walk. Any guy's going to walk away unless the only time, like you said, he's going to be, she's going to be on some kind of like exclusive boat product launch on a boat or something like that, where she's going to be sponsored and she's going to bump into someone who's going to want a one night sort of like or a piece on the side, so like keep her sweet but very, very wealthy guy, and that's what she'll be. She'll never have kids, she'll just be a bit on the side for maybe 4 or 5 years till the wife finds out, and then boom, she's gone.
I'm just one of these people that thinks the world's overpopulated, and I think forcing people or guilting people into having kids that might not necessarily want them is a bad thing, because you're just going to have kids born with shit parents that don't want kids, and they're going to go out and do shitty things in the world, and it's just
going to get shittier.
It's a net negative for the world.
And flatter.
People who really want kids know that they want kids. If she wanted kids, she'd be on track to having them right now, or have them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.